isn't it?
Yeah, kind of a mixed, choppy trade to start. I think last week's trade, although it was a relatively light volume, was really constructive. I think more so on the cash front. To see cash kind of stabilize and firm up in the north was extremely encouraging. If we can continue to see that throughout this week, I wouldn't be surprised to see the market work a little bit higher. We're right up against some kind of pivotal price points that were important here over the last couple months. If we can chew out above 107 with some conviction in that August contract, I wouldn't be surprised to see us move a little bit closer towards that 110 level, which was the original breakdown point from May. So previous support now becomes resistance. I think that's going to be the top end of the range and probably a tough barrier to chew through. But I think when you kind of pulled things back a little bit over the last month, really, it has been pretty constructive. We were under a lot of pressure 2 months ago. We started to trade more sideways. And we always say the bottom is more of a process, not necessarily a point. And I think it's safe to say that process has started. If we continue to see cash firm up and stabilize, I think this market has potential to the upside.
So the traders you work with there in Chicago, have they been talking a lot about the fact that China was absent from purchasing hogs last week?
They have been, and I think, again, it's looking at a longer-term picture. We would love to see China step in and be a bigger buyer of hogs, and it's not something that has really played out, bang, bang, like we would have expected. But I think over time, with the ASF continuing to be a growing issue, I think that they have or will have no choice but to step in larger quantities. And for that reason, we remain relatively bullish and optimistic on the lean hogs. For that August contract, right in the middle of a recent trading range near 77, if we can get back out above 80, I think that will really shift the money flow, invite new buyers back into the market, and we could see the market accelerate higher. And as you had mentioned, obviously, want to see China stepping in a lot more meaningful of a way here.
So how big are the positions being held by the funds in livestock right now? Do you know?
Right now, they're relatively light in the cattle. And again, that's part of the reason why we think there's opportunity here. For the past 2 months, it has been sell, sell, sell. The funds had a net long position of about 180,000 contracts. They trimmed that back substantially and now hold a relatively light position. That money flow has subsided like we think it has, and we can get out above technical resistance. I think that invites and encourages momentum to the upside.